with us, James Leffingwell, Michael Deal, and Kate Harmon will be providing you live commentary and thoughts as the press conference gets underway. It is... what time is it?
A
couple minutes to 1.
I've got 12:56.
I got 12:59.
Well, my tablet's about 3 minutes behind, and every time it sends a message, it says it's from the future.
Uh-huh.
It does that shit.
You get messages from the future.
Yeah, specifically from you.
Nice.
We'll see who's right here in about a minute.
Right. Well, then again, you can't use press conferences to judge time ever because they are always 5 minutes late.
At least.
At least.
What was it? Was it last year or a couple of years ago that Sony was like half an hour late because of technical difficulties?
Yeah. Yeah.
That is my fault.
Yeah.
You are sitting on... I mean, EA's got some jams, though. Music's freaking groovy.
Yeah, I hear you.
There we go. Now I get some of that nice EA music for the people. I had the music muted for the that moment.
It's nice and chill.
It is actually really nice.
Well, it is officially 1 o'clock.
Yep.
1:01.
I have 12:57! What is wrong with you people?
Okay, time for future.
Stop living in the past.
I enjoy living in the past. The music was so much better.
Right?
I had to wear shades because the future was so bright.
Wow. I think I died a little inside.
I prefer wearing sunglasses at night.
Okay, don't mind me. Just gonna check the live feed. Make sure everything looks good.
Yeah, I hear you. I really gotta say, thanks to our Loot Anime, we got some awesome fucking headset phone earplugs. Yeah.
Headset, earphone, earplug.
Alright, I just had to see how good they were. Put them both in for a second. It's totally cancel these both the fuck out. That was my controller. And it was receptor.
So, Mike, what are you looking forward to seeing?
Out of EA, maybe original game.
Yeah, I do like PC.
Does EA have a hand in 2K16? He passed me the phone. Never mind, it's not on the box.
We didn't physically buy that game.
Yeah, it was
If we
free.
physically bought the game, I would return it.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck. Whenever we get a chance, I gotta show you the abomination I created from the facial scan.
For those of you who do not know, NBA 2K16, I can't say that apparently, is free this month on PlayStation Plus.
Oh, joy.
And so is Gone Home.
Yes, actually, for those of you who are curious, my wife, Kate Leffingwell, is going to be doing a blind pick on this channel for Gone Home sometime in probably the next week.
Oh, lordy.
Note to self, don't spoil it.
Yes, note to self, don't spoil it.
Because the game is about, what would you say, 3 to 4 hours long?
Yeah.
I completed it in like 2 hours.
2 hours, really? I thought, it felt longer.
I think you completed it in like 2 hours. It's a very short game.
You know, I'm sitting here and I've come to a realization. EA's got me seeing red.
Well, it can't be green anymore.
Alright.
No, that's Xbox with the green.
Yeah.
I don't know. The EA press conference usually has me seeing red.
Right?
Okay, come on. You're almost 5 minutes late, like we said.
Man, like I said, 5 minutes late.
I got 104.
They're 1 minute late. When you're even late in the past, I mean.
Yeah, right? Like, I come from the past and they're still late. That's a problem.
So what about you two? Is there anything that you would actually like to see from EA? Any ideas?
I'm trying to think of what EA's done in the past, like, year besides sports.
Good question.
See, what I want, nobody else will agree with me on, and it will never happen, so...
What do you want?
Dante's Inferno 2.
No, I would agree with that. Because we've all went to hell with Dante's Inferno. We still got Paradiso and
Yes.
Purgatory itself.
Yeah, like I said, there's 2 more books of the Divine Comedy, damn it. Give me my other 2 volumes of Dante.
Exactly, and at the end of the game it says to be continued. Give me fucking Dante's Inferno.
That's all I want. It'll never fucking happen, but that's all I want.
And you can't tell me it wasn't a good game.
Oh hell, I like it more than God of War, and I know that's an unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
I honestly like it more than God of War.
As someone who's played both Dante's Inferno and a little bit of God of War, I didn't complete Dante's Inferno, but I've seen people complete it. Mainly because at the time it was being shoved down my throat repeatedly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great game, don't get me wrong, the story's great and everything. God of War, I tried playing it, I died like 16 times at that fucking Kraken scene.
Oh, get go.
I couldn't do it. Was it God of War or was it Dante's Inferno? I was making jokes about the Minotaur being my friend.
That was God of War.
God of War.
The Minotaurs are my friends.
Yes, that was God of War. Don't kill the Minotaur. The Minotaur's my friend. I remember that.
And it drove Robert insane, yes.
Yes, that was hilarious. I am the Kate. I speak for the Minotaur, for the Minotaur doesn't know English.
Some Minotaurs in video games actually know English, though.
Yeah.
Just odd, because they're either from Greece or Rome in mythology. And now watch some history buff out there. It's gonna be like, in this one little area of the map, there was Minotaur mythology, and you're technically wrong.
I think the North also had Minotaur mythology.
Yeah.
Like that. Somebody's bound to swat me down.
I loved the Minotaurs until he showed me the stupid Minotaur song. Tiny Minotaur.
Minotaur.
That's annoying as fuck.
From Tobuscus. Whatever happened to him?
I have no idea. But that was annoying as fuck.
I don't think I want to know.
I'll send it to you later.
God.
Okay, let's see. We are running 7 minutes behind.
Yep.
Well, we are EAs.
Oh, yeah.
And he's running 4 minutes behind.
No, now I'm running 2 minutes behind.
You're catching up.
You leaped forward.
You said,
Oh, oh,
Oh,
oh.
my.
you
That's
said
one
7,
away.
right?
Oh, here we go.
Wait.
I see a stage.
We still have music, you just got the view of the live crowd. And now EA's got the green light.
Oh, it's paying out.
Okay.
7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. E3.
EA. Play to feel. Give.
Where are we getting the clapping from?
I wanna go.
Nobody in the audience is clapping.
This.
Rule win. It's time to play.
I thought you were going with the it's time to duel.
That would have been hilarious.
Is EA trying to go edgy on us now? No, EA Play.
Welcome,
It's
everyone.
a subscription service.
Welcome
Good.
to EA Play, coming to you live from the Novo in Los Angeles. It's always cool to be part of something new. This is a brand new event, a brand new venue, and we're kicking things off with a new type of show. Now, we all know you have an insatiable appetite to dive deep into the games you love,
We do?
but we could never give you everything you want in 60 minutes. And let's be honest, even if we could, you'd also probably rather see and hear it from the community anyway. We get it. So consider this next hour to be a taste, a quick glimpse into a bunch of great stuff that we have in development. This is us opening up the door, welcoming in our players, influencers, media, and partners. We're inviting you in to play. We're surrounded here by hundreds of game stations. Thousands of you will get hands-on with our games this week. Unfortunately, more of you won't. But the content creators here are the ones who can tell you what they see, what they feel, what they like, and even what they don't. And that's fine too. We want your feedback.
In other words, they can lie to
We want to know
us.
what you think. Just as long as you take some time to play. Of course, EA Play is a global experience. So here's
And
a
you
twist.
buy our product.
Someone had this crazy idea of hosting EA Play in not one, but 2 locations. And then, I'm pretty sure it was that same person had an even crazier idea of seeing if we could join them live via satellite. So let's welcome Peter Moore and hundreds of our friends from London.
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 This is gonna be bad. Oh, they got to work.
God, I want this to crash
Good,
so
we're good.
bad.
Hi, Andre.
A really advanced
We've got a
Skype
great
call.
crowd here in London with the iconic Hammersmith Apollo Theatre. We've got 100 game stations back there. I've got 600 of my best friends. What a great-looking group
Is it
they are.
bad that
We are gonna have a
London's
blast tonight.
cameras are
Back
better
to
than
you.
the ones at E3?
Yeah, am I crazy or does their footage look better?
We'll be back with you in just
I
a
think
bit.
so.
Let's
Their footage is actually on time too. The one seems
We
to
will
be
take a look
the dubbing
at
off.
the future of EA Star Wars games. BioWare will take us further into the next intense chapter of the Mass Effect universe.
Ah,
Of course.
From EA Sports, we have both competition
Okay.
and story. And of course, Battlefield 1 and Titanfall 2 are both here today. Right away after this show, we will actually host the first ever live stream
did Titanfall 2.
64-player Battlefield 1 match. Now here's a question for you. Did any of you see the Battlefield trailer last month?
ooh.
I know you did, and I know a bunch of you were thinking, is this real?
I was kind of
Are there
forced to.
actually going to be airships
spared.
and horses and trench knives and shovels? So 2 things. 1, yes.
I'm all for trench knives and
2,
shovels.
you can see it for yourselves. Not in another trailer, but with an hour of gameplay live streamed around the world just an hour from now. A few thoughts before we get into the action. Just a decade ago, there were about 200 million game players in the world. We thought that was a lot. Now there are 2.6 billion and growing. We are all part of a global phenomenon. At its core is play, something that is increasingly important to our lives today. For many of us, games are vital. That's what drives us to make games and continue building, creating, innovating, and exploring. We know just how important it is. We see it as
Someone
our
really likes the sound
responsibility
of
to
their
help
own
people
voice.
on all corners of the globe experience play. Because we all play to live. This will be a fantastic 3 days.
Whoa. They lost the stream.
September.
Technical difficulties. Oh shit.
Whoa!
Well, everyone,
Oh.
it's great to be
What
back
happened?
near E3.
I don't know. We have a new guy. Roll with it.
So, I'll
Hello.
introduce
Things-
millions of
things
players
changed
around the world
colors.
to
We
the
have a
fast,
new
fluid
guy.
pilot
Roll
and
with
Titan
it.
gameplay that is at the heart of Titanfall.
Oh,
And with the release
Titanfall.
of Titanfall 2, we're excited to welcome PS4 players to the franchise for the first time. We'll start off with
Yay!
Titanfall multiplayer.
Oh god. What is happening? Okay.
Titanfall multiplayer.
Respawn Entertainment and EA. There's the Titan.
Look at that grass.
Oh, there's hooks now? Whoa. That actually looked pretty cool.
So is Titanfall like Call of Duty with mechs?
Pretty much.
Basically.
Okay, I had never seen a Titanfall trailer. I just heard like it was a shit game.
It was less of a shit game and more of just like kind of underwhelming.
Now they're thinking with portals.
Did
Titan smash.
Oh, and Uncharted 4's got to be a little bit pissed off with the rope swings.
So, is this that new Attack on Titan game?
Not quite. I'm waiting for a full-fledged Attack on Titan game.
It'll just be this, except for it'll look like anime.
Someone has obviously never watched Attack on Titan.
Nope.
Oh.
Never watched Attack on Titan.
Love it. So, Titanfall 2 builds on the signature Pilot and Titan gameplay to deliver a more robust experience, backed by the depth and variety our fans have been asking for. This includes 6 new Titans, each with their own unique combat abilities, expanded pilot gameplay, more customization options, and a deep progression system. And of course, super smooth gameplay that we've always delivered. Prior to launch, we'll be holding a multiplayer technical test designed to help us stress key features
How
of the
about
game.
in-depth story?
Play the multiplayer test, go to Titanfall.com and sign up to get all the details.
No story for you.
Now, for the 4 people
Just
that
kill
didn't see the
things
leak
and
this
shut up.
morning, and if you know this, sing along with me. I'm excited to confirm single player.
Hey!
So we'll be
Hey,
adding
you
a
got
full
3 of us right here.
online playable campaign.
Because we
to
were
Titanfall 2.
sleeping.
It'll be crafted to dive deeper into the Titanfall universe, exploring the unique bond between Pilot and Titan, taking full advantage of the movement and combat to deliver a feeling of being unstoppable together. And now here is the debut of the single-player trailer for Titanfall 2, coming October 28th to PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Thank you, everyone.
Oh yay, a second trailer, just what I always wanted.
I just want to know how that guy's wearing a jacket under the spotlight.
Eh,
The air conditioning must be awesome.
right? Yes, we know who made it, you just showed us earlier.
Your data recorder says your original pilot was killed in action.
Correct. My original pilot was KIA. I am now linked to Rifleman Jack Cooper.
Who authorized this?
We had no other options.
I did.
What are your protocols?
Protocol 1. Link to pilot. Protocol 2. Uphold the mission. Protocol 3. Protect the pilot.
RoboCop! I'm not talking reboot, I'm talking original.
Stand by for Titanfall.
So that's the job. Well, Titanfall, because the Titans fall from the sky.
Right? And then you blow up the Titan and the Titan fall to the ground.
What? Just 3.
Welcome to Denver. I'm Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis as the
Okay,
2016 NFL season is underway.
Madden 17.
Well, I'm going to shut up and let Mike talk over to this.
Let's see if I can be buying this edition. I haven't bought one for like 5 years now.
I want a football game where I can play as referee. Because I have watched live football, and trust me, they do not call half the shit they should.
You want football referee simulator?
Yeah. You can give me that, I will buy a Madden game.
Really? That's it?
I'm surprised that's... What? Huh.
You get simulation of the last football game the Broncos played
NFL
besides
17 for PlayStation
Yay.
1, and as always,
Oh, we're in London again.
Incredible.
Wait, what? Oh, shit. Yeah, I can tell that once again the video looks better.
Balanced gameplay to date, new ways to play in franchise mode, and an all-new commentary team. It personifies everything we love about sports.
What? EA's making Persona?
Intensity. And, of course, competition. Competition in the world of gaming is esports, and it's absolutely electric. Elite players, a global stage, and of course, big paydays. From the first Madden Challenge 14 years ago to today's competitive Battlefield scene, and of course, the FIFA Interactive World Cup, EA is no stranger to the power of elite competition.
I thought we were supposed to be talking about Madden.
But the spectacle of esports barely scratches the surface of competition. It's a select few that become pro gamers. That is why EA is embracing a new approach to competitive gaming. We want to make stars of all of our players. With new competitive modes and weekly online contests in our biggest franchises, we're making competition fun and meaningful for everyone, regardless of their ability. As such, I'm excited to announce 3 awesome new ways to compete.
I'm sorry, this is just one of those. Everyone's a winner!
What? I wasn't the only one thinking about that.
With our series of events, we'll be giving the community an ability to be more easily hosting and running their own tournaments. Next up is the Premier Series. These are large-scale live events that we'll host with partners from inside and outside of the gaming world. And finally, there are EA Major events. These are marquee live events run by EA on a global stage. The best players competing for the big.
Here's my problem. Who on earth is going to want to sit there and watch a stream of 2 people playing a game of Madden?
You'd be surprised.
Championship.
As long as there's money on the table, people will watch.
Yeah, no. If you let the audience bet on it, then yes, I 100% get it. But unless you have like a integrated betting system with PayPal, I don't see this going over well.
No, they actually have like a prize pool.
The greatest of all time is the guy to beat.
This guy just wins.
Esports.
Okay.
The best in the world often inspires awe.
Like I said, my problem is that like you've got to get an audience on like Twitch or whatever to sit here and watch 2 people play a game of Madden.
Today on Twitter, there's people coming in saying that they can beat me. Usually, I just respond in the nature of something like, Floyd Mayweather doesn't fight, Joe Schmo off the street. I am the greatest of all time when it comes to Madden football.
I'm here to win, and whoever's in the way is just, another person that's gonna have to get laid out.
I'd like to believe that I'm the best Madden player in the world.
Give it up for Serious Mo!
If anybody can be the heir to Problems Throne, a lot of people feel it's going to be Serious Mo.
I'd kind of dedicated my life to this.
I'm behind Serious
16,
Mo.
I was like at the top of my class, but I would like go to school with like.
This makes me think of The Simpsons.
All night playing Madden.
Being a full-time video game player is hard for a lot of people to understand. It is tough. It is tough to do, and I'll play as many hours as I can just to really get ahead of the competition.
Both Problem and Serious Mo have a claim to the top of the Madden world, and the issue may be settled at the Madden Championship. It's a tournament that started with 1 million players in online qualifiers and ends this week, live in Los Angeles with $50,000 at stake. These would-be rivals are actually close friends, but don't expect them to take it easy on each other if they meet with a title on the line.
Oh, there's no question I'm going to win the Madden Challenge this time around.
I wish him the best of luck, but I gotta beat him.
This whole thing feels kind of forced.
It started with 1 million players competing
Okay, what do we got going on now?
Only these 8 remain. The best Madden NFL players.
Where did he come from?
World-class competitors. They're at the top of their game. But only one is going to be the winner.
And Holland's got a broken freaking arm.
Only one of the guys here who appears to be
That's his handicap.
Serious Mo you saw in the
Wait, wrong game.
What happened?
I was racing a friend, didn't have my shoes tied, fell down, broke my collarbone.
Didn't have your shoes tied? Are they tied now? No. No. All right. Best of luck to you. Best of luck to all of you guys. Now it's going to be an awesome competition. If you can't be here at EA Play,
try and shake his hand.
You can watch on Twitch, YouTube, or tune into ESPN3 to watch all the action live, or join us at ESPN2, 6 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday for the finals. Now, let's send it back to Peter in London.
Because we still can't manage to get video games on the real ESPN.
Oh, okay, so that was in LA. Now we're back in London.
And the quality is awesome.
Looking forward to some great action this week. Let's also take a moment to talk about...
This is starting to hurt my brain.
I'm excited to announce the Madden NFL 17 Championship Series. Next year, everything gets bigger and better. How much better? We're putting up $1 million in total prize money. Now, it takes full-time dedication to be the best. And we want to reward our elite players for their skill.
All right, Mike, time to start playing Madden again.
The 17 Championship Series is a full year of high-stakes action that spans 4 EA majors and more events to be announced soon. But it's not just Madden. At EA, competition is at the heart of everything we'll do. And we'll have more news about more events and more games to share soon. So stay tuned. And here's to a great year of competition ahead. But now, let's go back to Los Angeles. Here's the general manager of BioWare, my good friend, Aaron Flynn.
I'd like to stay in London, please.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. At
Flynn.
the heart of Mass Effect Andromeda is a question. How far...
Oh, wait, we're back in LA?
In the game, you are part of an ambitious expedition, leaving the Milky Way galaxy to help humanity find a new home. You travel millions of light years to the Andromeda galaxy. You wake up. Now what? Everything is new. New planets, new species, new technologies. You must be among the most courageous, the most daring to go on this journey. Because this is a galaxy where you are the alien. How far will we go? That question is also at the heart of the development of Mass Effect Andromeda. The Mass Effect trilogy is a huge part of our history and the lives of many of our fans. It was an amazing story, but this is a whole new adventure. We're building on the things you love about Mass Effect, amazing stories and gameplay, and now we're letting our imaginations run wild. This is a bigger adventure filled with a whole new cast of memorable characters and more freedom than we've ever given players in a BioWare game. And for the first time, it's all powered by Frostbite, which means you're going to see, hear, and feel Mass Effect like never before. That's our promise to you. So how far will we go? Well, we can't wait to share more with you this fall. Here's a look behind the scenes at Mass Effect Andromeda. Thank you.
I'm 700 miles away and I can sense Mike's nerd boner from here.
Our survival as a species has always depended on our drive to seek out the undiscovered. Push beyond our limits and expand the boundaries of our known world. With Mass Effect, we are going further than ever before. To Andromeda, to build a new home for humanity. Imagine distant star systems with remote and hostile planets.
Oh man, they put some work into this.
And civilizations.
Oh god.
Worlds where adventure,
A lot better with the skins
danger,
on.
and the unknown are waiting to be discovered. We've created a universe that you will lose yourself in. A whole new galaxy.
Superhero jumps.
Of course.
Just dropping ass. Uh-huh.
Well, that's a video game.
Yeah, it's a video game, alright.
Oh, but the theme of this EA press conference seems to be dropping or throwing people off cliffs.
I hope you're
Yeah.
loving what you've seen so far. We've still got a bunch of games, including
Still
FIFA,
waiting to figure out what the story is of Andromeda.
1. But first, let's have a practical conversation about play. Many of these games we're talking about today
No, thank
are
you.
months away. Meanwhile, I'm sure you're all playing games that you've already invested a ton of time in. So our commitment is to support the community. It's a commitment to continue delivering new content to enjoy with your friends. In just the last year alone, we delivered more than 300 game updates to our most popular games. This year, that number will be even higher. And for EA Play this week, we have our biggest collection of content updates ever across both console, PC, and mobile. We've also got free trials to help you discover and try something new this week, like the Outer Rim expansion for Star Wars Battlefront, or check out some new games through EA Access for Xbox One and Origin Access for PC. Both have more than 20 great games available in the vault, and they are free for everyone to try all week long. Now here's one more way we hope you'll play this week. We have a new program called
All week long.
It's a big deal for us, and it's unlike anything we've ever done before. We're bringing together in-game challenges with charitable donations. First, the charities. At EA, we celebrate charitable causes that encourage a more diverse and inclusive world for all of us, as well as those that inspire and assist future game makers through STEM education. So we've partnered with 5 great organizations for EA Play. The UN He for She Initiative, National Center for Women and Information Technology, Special Effect, Code.org, and Code 2040. Now the challenges. There are 5 of them.
Never heard of any of these organizations.
Our player community.
Neither have I.
Some examples. In Battlefield 4 and Battlefield Hardline, there's a new objective that's based on helping out your teammates in need. We're celebrating strong female characters in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes as you deploy a special squad to battle against the droids. And in FIFA Ultimate Team, if you can win with the Play to Give Cup, you receive an untradeable rare mega pack. It all comes together at the end of
Because
the
our legal
play,
department said
where we
you have to
donate
do
$1
this.
million in celebration of the importance of play.
This is actually just a tax write-off
Some
scheme.
big news on FIFA 17. Peter, over to you.
See, we got in trouble with the IRS a few years ago, and
You gotta make this good.
Let me check. How's everyone doing? I think we're winning.
So what have we had so
Thanks,
far?
Andrew.
We've had
Welcome to
Titanfall
London.
2,
Now, like me, I know
Andromeda,
you're excited that we're in the
and
middle of
Madden.
summer
Ben,
full
for about
of
30
football.
seconds.
England looked good last night. till
3
about the 92nd
games.
minute. But to be here,
And I think
football,
we're
there's no better place to show you what's
We're almost
25 minutes into
You'll
this
see in a
sucker?
moment just how far
Yeah, we're like
FIFA
25
has
minutes
come
in.
from its debut in 1993.
And it's apparently only going to be an hour.
Every year for FIFA, for the most popular sports game on the planet. This is FIFA 17.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Oh man, I was hoping Rocket League would win that one.
Oh god.
Oof.
Those graphics.
Oh my.
The memories. They're not there.
Right? The memories, they don't exist. And this year, our players look more real than any other year before. Now, we know we've said that every single year, but this year it's even more true.
My name is
Holy
Alex
shit, they
Hunter.
just used it.
And just like
Wait, what?
every other kid that's grown up kicking about a football.
I'm like, damn, they nailed it. They finally nailed it. Nope, it's a real guy.
In the game, alongside the greatest names. Playing in the park with my mates, I've already pictured it.
It always bugs me when I see an African American with a British accent.
Sending him Messi with
That's good. Did you hear how he tried to pronounce picture? He already picked it.
Like Rooney. Now, I have the chance to make that dream my reality.
I'm sorry.
To pull on a Premier League
Not
shirt
a
and maybe
soccer
even one
fan.
day step into
How much
the
do you think he's
center circle
being
of
paid to wear that
Wembley.
Adidas
2
shirt?
lions on my chest. This
Sponsor
is the start of my journey. I know it won't be easy, but if I can perform on the pitch, make the right decisions off it, and take advantage of every opportunity that comes my way, this is the start of my journey. And you're all coming with me.
I don't wanna!
We've heard a lot about the talent of this.
I don't want to go with you.
No!
He had a wide choice of clubs to sign for. Today his journey begins as he makes his Premier League debut.
Hazard.
I haven't seen a kid coming out of the exit trials generate this much interest in years.
Goal for Alex Hunter on his debut.
You're in the big league now. You have to raise your game.
You need representation, you call me. Wow! Check this place out!
At least this story mode has more of a point to it than NBA 2K16 did.
At least this guy's got a legitimate name.
Yeah.
That too.
Literally the name for my career in
your opportunity, Hunter.
NBA 2K16. Frequency vibrations.
Yep, I know.
We might as well pack this season in now.
What was he thinking?
I want to stay and fight for my place. I won't let you down.
Alex Hunter, an outstanding goal. Welcome to the Premier League. This young man has everything.
We're gonna make history.
Incredible, Hunter!
So they're trying to make him out to be the next Pele?
You don't know me, but believe me, you soon will.
The name is better than living the dream.
So that's amazing. What you just saw is a brand new experience in FIFA 17 called The Journey. You'll live your Premier League story through the player we just met, Alex Hunter. That is the power of Frostbite, FIFA 17's brand new engine. You'll live in real football worlds, and you'll meet characters full of depth and emotion. And maybe nobody shows more emotion than the managers on the sidelines.
Soccer.
And as
Soccer.
such, for the first time ever, Premier League managers are in the game.
Oh God.
So that means if we're launched today, we'd have three.
Why
of the
can't they
most
just get the guys who did
legendary managers in FIFA 17. Check them out.
Quantic Dream to do
Pep
facial
Guardiola,
scans?
set to join the league. The legendary Arsene Wenger at Arsenal. And of course, my favorite of them all at the best club in the world, Jurgen Klopp at Liverpool. Now, these managers are the best. These are the best, second to none. More than 1,500 wins between them, with 10 league championships and 2.
Oh, hello.
A rival has appeared.
Uh-oh, you have made eye contact. You must battle him.
Yep.
Did I say 3? I'm not quite sure.
Well, this is awkward. Acknowledge him.
Mourinho.
Jose.
So I apologize.
Jose.
Jose. Not Jose. Jose.
Jose.
Jose, of course, is in the game. And it is a great honor for Jose to join the EA family, to be in FIFA 17 as the great manager now, of course, of Manchester
So when
United.
EA kept saying for years, EA, it's in the game, they were talking about this guy?
But I'm still
Apparently.
with you.
You're still
Finally, we know the
You
secret.
are? You're going to be more upset when you come to Anfield this season.
We are 20 of us. You choose 3.
Just 3.
You leave us
Ooh.
17 out.
I know.
I'm not
sorry.
happy with that.
Yeah. See that Clint? First of all, he looks great. Secondly, I can tell you on behalf of all of us football fans, it's great having the personality and the skill and the talent that is Jose Mourinho back in the Premier League. And thirdly, I can't wait to bring them to Anfield and show them where real football is played. Having said that, it is great having you in the game. I know your son's a big player.
Yes, he is.
Who does he play as? Here's the question. Do you know?
I don't know really. I just know that I can wake up 3, 4 o'clock in the morning with his noise.
Yeah. Does he spend money on Ultimate Team that you're aware of?
Yeah, I control the debit card and yes.
Well, I think we've all seen your contract, so I think there's plenty of Ultimate Team business to be had. So it's going to be great having the managers in there, and it's even more important to have Jose Mourinho, one of the great personalities of football for the last 20 years, and all of the things that he's done for this game. We couldn't be more happy to have you in the game. I know your son needs some early code for the game. I think I can take care of that. So, but ladies and gentlemen, please thank Jose Mourinho for joining us here. Well,
Wrap it up.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jose. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Oh, there was our first cringeworthy moment
I
of
didn't
E3.
call him a special one. He doesn't like it.
Thank you, EA.
Okay, we've shown you a lot today, but we're not done. It is my
You ain't shown us
pleasure to
crap
introduce
today.
FIFA producer, Aaron McCarty. Aaron.
Well, thank you, Peter.
Haven't you got enough stroking done yet?
It's great to be here in London. But for me and for the development team back in Vancouver, it's amazing to finally be able to show you the journey. Now, the best thing about the
Wait,
journey
we're still not done with
is you're in
soccer?
control of your story
No.
on the pitch. But in FIFA, just like football, the most important thing is what happens on the pitch. And that's especially true in gameplay. We're bringing complete innovation to the game this season.
You know,
We've
I
got
felt bad
4
for my
big
wife because
transformations
it took
that
us,
let
you know, a
own
while to
every
get this all
moment,
set up so my wife
and we're
couldn't be
bringing
in on
more
this press
control
conference in
than ever
particular.
before.
And I felt
Here they
bad
are.
for I'm starting
rewritten
to
set
like
pieces to give you creative
Yeah, I know
dead
where you're
ball.
going with this.
Yeah.
We completely overhauled
It's starting to
physical
hurt a
play.
little
I'm
bit.
starting to become a little
We built a
envious
new
of her for
intelligent
not
system
having to
so our
sit
players
through
are smarter and
this.
more active off the ball. And we're giving you new ways
I
to
mean,
create
literally, the
chances
only
and
things
finish
that I've been
goal.
interested in
And those massive
was a
transformations
little bit of
are
Madden just to
inspired
see
by
if
some of
I'm
the
finally
best
going to break the
young
streak of
football
not buying
talent.
one, and
Let's meet them
Mass
now
Effect
through the
Andromeda.
lens of FIFA 17.
That's it.
I wouldn't even be so mad if it wasn't like we've already spent like over 10 minutes of a 60-minute press conference on FIFA.
Okay, guys, a new season.
And we're still going.
And we're still going.
Today is about winning. In football, this is the
I
most
get that
important
this
thing.
game sells like 40 million
When we
copies
win,
a year,
we make the fans
especially in
happy.
Europe.
Yeah.
They are why we train. They are why we are here. So remember what we need to do. Be strong on the ball.
Get out there and play
Make
for your
intelligent
contract
runs.
money.
Be ruthless in front of goal. And own every moment. The time has come.
In Soviet Russia, ball is ruthless in front of you.
All the
The
polygons.
fans are ready. Now, go show them why we are the best.
Great strength there from Hazard. What a run from Royce. Martial, hard and low. That is world class from James Rodriguez.
Make them happy. Make them sing your name. When you play for the fans, that is when we win.
Are we done now? Are we done now? Are we done now? Are we done now? Are we done now?
So about this time last year,
Okay.
we surprised you with something
Are we done?
unexpected. With Unravel, you met Yarny, a tiny little character with a huge heart on an epic adventure.
Oh, yeah!
You also met Martin Salin, a passionate and creative game maker from the Cold War studio that brought Yarny to life. We knew Unravel would steal your hearts because it stole ours.
Kate's getting excited.
But it also showed us something
am I.
profound. When we first saw Unravel, we saw a game that we knew deserved the world's attention. It deserved to be played. We also know that there are more out there, more studios like Coldwood, more games like Unravel. Passionate developers telling amazing stories, creating spectacular games. We are committed to working with small developers, finding these great new games, and giving all of you a chance to discover their magic. So today, we are very excited to announce EA Originals. Our EA Originals program is about 3 things. Firstly, it's about taking first-time experiences that are unique, gorgeous, innovative, and memorable, and bringing them to the world. Secondly, it's about supporting small developers and helping them make the most of their games. Now, we'll seek out a few projects each year for EA Originals and partner with them through the whole process from development to marketing to publishing. And lastly, it's about funding and offering a level of security. Now, making games is hard. It's a hard business. And these small developers have risked themselves.
I like the idea, but where does the whole EA screw job begin?
Yeah, right?
Great games deserve to be
Hello, young innocent indie developer. Would you like to sign a contract with the devil?
All the profit
Pretty
from
much.
these games to go
I
back
like the
into
idea.
hands of the developers, so they can keep innovating and creating into the future. Now,
Sure you-
we've already begun with EA Originals, so please welcome to our stage Klaus Lyngeled from Zoink Games in Gothenburg. He's here to take you into the beautiful world
Zoink
of
Games.
our first EA Originals game called Fear.
Zoink.
Fear?
Fear.
Oh my god, he's cute!
Hi everyone. Wow. It's amazing
That's usually
to be
not what
here.
people say about Fear.
Joining you all at EA Play here in Los Angeles. It's
Or Faye?
well, it's really huge for me, and I'm super excited to be here. I run a small game studio in Sweden, in Gothenburg, called Zoink, and
Zoink.
we're about 20 people brought together by our fascination for new approaches to interactive
Zoink.
storytelling. And
I like it.
And recently we've been on a journey with a very special new project. And thanks to Patrick and EA, we're here today to bring you along with us. Let me introduce you to the world of Fe. At its heart, Fe is a personal narrative about our relationship with nature.
Fe. It's Fe.
It's a game without words.
I thought it was Fear.
Of
No,
our
it's
longing
Fe.
to be one with the world around us. It's a story that reminds us that
So
everything
cute.
in this world is connected, living in a delicate balance that is constantly under threat. You awaken as a young cub, all alone in a dark forest glade, and you have no idea who you are or how you got there. But as you spy from the treetops, you'll soon come to know the extraordinary creatures that live in this forest. And you'll find that they are all connected through their own language, a language of strange and beautiful music. See, every animal, every breathing creature, and even the plants, they all have their own unique song. And by learning them, you can connect to the forest, to understand it, to be part of it. Each song you learn will help you reach new parts of the forest and take you ever closer to discovering
Oh, that
the
looks
secret
cool.
of your own kind.
This guy makes the most amazing screensaver art I've ever seen.
Silent ones
Uh-huh.
and spread their silence with each step. As you evade them using stealth and cunning, you will uncover their terrible purpose. This is a game full of discovery, conflict, and relationships. But as you explore the world of Fe, we're not going to hold your hand. The game won't tell you where to go, what to do, or how to think. We will set the stage and invite you into the forest for your own personal experience. An experience that will leave you scared, amazed.
You got an egg. Sorry.
In the forest, your discoveries will be your own. I'm very proud to now show you more about the beautiful world of Fi.
So I'm guessing non-linear gameplay then.
No. I have no idea.
Oh, hold on.
Whoa!
This looks fucking awesome.
Holy. Okay.
This open world? It looks linear with open world elements.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda really into this.
Oh, that's neat.
Whoa.
Okay, there's a silent one. So is this guy trying to convey that the world's greatest danger is man?
Probably.
Like, screw you! Boom! I'm not quite sure what that little thing is supposed to be. It's got element of chipmunk, element of wolf, whatnot.
I don't care. Freaking adorable.
Nerd boner.
Hi everyone, it's great to be here to talk about our Star Wars
Or the franchise.
Sorry, you said nerd boner right as she, like, for me, I realized that my stream's like about 2 seconds ahead of yours, so you said nerd boner right as she walked on stage.
These teams are being led by some of the creative
The timing of that
minds
could
who
not have been
made
better.
some of our favorite games of the last decade. And now they're channeling their talent and passion to bring you all new experiences that will span many corners of the Star Wars universe for years to come. Let's break it down. Already today, you can play Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, Star Wars The Old Republic, and of course, Star Wars Battlefront. Each of these games are live and getting fresh, new content all year long. Next year, you're going to get a new installment of Star Wars Battlefront. Led by DICE, in collaboration with Motive, we're building on the foundation of the first game. We're listening to our players and adding more of what you want, including content from the new films. Then coming in 2018 is a new action-adventure game from Visceral Games. Amy Hennig and team are creating an original narrative in the Star Wars universe with new characters. And beyond that, we've got more amazing projects in store.
This isn't gonna go well.
Including one from our partners at Respawn Entertainment. They are exploring a different Star Wars era in their own third-person action-adventure game. We can't wait for you to play these games. I can't wait to play them myself. Here's a special peek behind the curtain at the EA Star Wars games we're working on with Lucasfilm. Thank you, and may the Force be with you.
Oh, okay. You're working with George Lucas. So I'm like,
the Star Wars
fans
universe
aren't even going to want to see what your idea is.
The comics, the films, the games, you name it, and to be a part of that and to work with Lucasfilm is incredibly exciting. So what we're really trying to do at EA is cater to different areas of the Star Wars universe and create different game experiences that are tailor-made for those fans.
With Star Wars Battlefront, we wanted to really be able to bring people into the world of Star Wars like never before. What excites me now is bringing in more characters, more planets, more environments, more eras. And that's why we're super happy to have both Motive Studios and Criterion contributing in a significant way.
Era? Oh. Is she saying areas or
in the Star
era?
Wars IP.
Era.
It's going to do what's been done before, right? So it's a fantastic opportunity for Motive to really
Okay.
tell the world
That's what I
what
thought
we're
she was
about, and
leaning
we're gonna
towards,
bring
but I
that to
wasn't quite
Battlefront,
sure. I needed
which is
confirmation.
It's incredible.
As a studio, our promise to gamers is ultimately gameplay.
We all demand that the game has these huge wow moments that translates really well into the Star Wars universe. We're going to deliver that Star Wars awe like fans have never seen before.
With Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, we talked a lot about how we grew up as kids with Star Wars, and we collected toys, we'd bring them over to a friend's house, and we'd set up these battles where sometimes it was what we'd seen in the films, and sometimes it was just this random mashup of stuff that we wanted to play from our own imagination. Our aim is to bring in characters from all the films, all the TV shows, and even beyond.
And to make a free-to-play mobile game that will rape your wallet.
Star Wars is
pretty much
into role-playing games in the first place. That storytelling you did as a
Hello.
kid with your Star Wars action figures.
Shiny.
With Star Wars: The Old Republic,
Touch
the
it.
choices you make, the freedom you have, that's really at the heart of a BioWare game. And beyond The Old Republic, there are so many stories that we still want to tell.
Our goal has always been not to just sort of make a game that is set in the Star Wars universe, but to really tell an authentic Star Wars story. And that's actually a hugely different thing.
Oh, sorry.
How do you ground the new and unfamiliar?
Did you see that chick's face glitch out for a second?
To show you
Yeah.
One of the great joys of working with Amy is she is like a film director in many ways, because she is telling her story and I'm helping to realize her world.
EA has some really exciting plans in the works for the Star Wars portfolio, and what we're doing is bringing in talent from across the industry and letting them loose. We have completely different games on the horizon, and I just hope that every fan walks away going, wow, I never thought they were going to bring
Not my mouth. Don't let the programmers loose.
So you just didn't show us anything.
And thank you to
Gotcha.
our studio teams.
It's a bunch of stuff in development.
Today. So, here we are. One last game. Let's talk Battlefield 1.
Do we have to?
I'm wondering why I'm up
I don't
here
want to
again.
talk Battlefield
Well,
1.
My journey with Battlefield started over 2 decades ago, when DICE was still a small indie studio. We were dreaming about conquering the world and sharing our games with more and more players. Now, I've been involved in each and every part of this series, and it's humbling to serve a Battlefield community today that has grown to more than 60 million players around the world. That is truly incredible, so thank you. It also means that we have a great responsibility to deliver on the promise of Battlefield with every game. We have to take creative risks, to pioneer. So we knew from the start that Battlefield 1 could be no ordinary game. Now let me tell you a quick story about the inception of Battlefield 1. A few years ago, 2 guys in our studio in Stefan Strandberg and Martin Kopparberg
Now that'd be impressive.
kept telling me that they had the concept for the next Battlefield. And each time we met, they
How
showed
about a
me
turn-based
more and more
tactics
ideas from
game?
the team. Now, I'll be honest, I was skeptical. I was like really skeptical. And I told them, I don't think we have it yet. But they kept pushing, they kept coming back. And then one late night in Stockholm, they brought me a very special pitch. An absolutely mind-boggling pitch, unmistakably Battlefield, and set in a take on World War I. Right then and there, that's when we knew we had to make this game. So when you stand here introducing a game like Battlefield 1 to tens of millions of dedicated players, you know the risks were worth it.
Use your mind, you're gonna get us all killed! Head was behind!
What the hell was that bird doing in there?
I don't know.
Get out of here now. Yelling at him isn't gonna help.
Yeah, I wonder what the bird was doing in the tank.
Do. Oh, sorry. Had a tailspin moment.
That's what you get.
Just a piece of our
Really? Wait, what?
And you'll get to see the full version in just a bit.
Oh.
But first,
Okay.
I want you to know
Okay.
that our team at DICE in Stockholm has
Thank you.
huge ambitions for Battlefield 1. We've set out to deliver an epic and unforgettable experience for our players. And the result is a dynamic experience where no battle is ever the same. But as talented as our DICE team is, it is you, the Battlefield community, that powers the team. That is why at the world premiere last month, we revealed Battlefield 1 alongside our players. We want the community to be part of this every step of the way. And today marks another exciting milestone in the road to Battlefield 1, our first in-depth look at gameplay. And to reveal that, I'm honored that we have players from our community here to lead the first ever live stream of Battlefield 1 immediately following the press conference. And our host, Jose Sanchez, is with a few of them right now.
Okay, I don't know if we've
Thanks,
already heard
guys.
about it.
I am excited because today we are going to see actual gameplay straight from Battlefield 1 under the command of two solid teams with players like Jamie Foxx, Zac Efron are going to be on those teams. Are you guys pumped for tonight's event?
Wait, Zac Efron?
Jazzed.
What?
Wait, dude, stoked.
I know I'm excited, and coming up in a few minutes,
Jazzed,
the
yeah.
Battlefield Squad's live stream kicking off.
Somebody
64
clean the
players
camera
going
lens. This guy
head-to-head,
looks so fucking foggy.
32 in a best-of-3 matchup. And I can't wait to see wins. Good luck to the both of you guys and your respective teams. Now let's go back.
Or
to
maybe
the
it's just
Patrick
his
and find
face
out
is not
exactly
picking
what
up. Look
makes
at
this
the two
game
guys in the
so
background.
Yeah. That camera's focusing on the wrong area.
So only in Battlefield
Camera guy,
1
do your
you
job.
engage in some of the biggest battles ever seen, as you squad up in epic multiplayer matches with up to 64 players. Now that's going to be really cool to watch. And in just a few minutes, you'll get to see how no battle is ever the same.
Really cool to watch. It's
Through the
gonna
power
be
of
chaos.
Frostbite, intuitive destruction, dynamic weather, and a variety of weapons and vehicles makes this the most immersive.
Ooh,
and dynamic
flamethrower.
So let's start by talking destruction, a hallmark for Battlefield. In Battlefield 1, destruction is more intuitive and natural than ever. This creates unlimited gameplay possibilities as you impact the world around you. And next, dynamic weather. Weather will now change unpredictably, so you will need to adjust your tactics based on the conditions. So playing the same map on a bright day or in heavy fog or rain will impact what you see or hear, so you have to adapt your playstyle. And finally, an impressive variety of weapons and vehicles add to the range of experience you'll have on the battlefield. And most notable, the introduction of the ultimate vehicles, the behemoths. The Great War gave birth to some of the largest vehicles ever made, and Battlefield 1 gives you the chance to control these beasts.
I thought we already learned that blimps were a bad idea.
Battleship to dominate the battlefield across air, land, and sea.
I shoot it once and that's it.
Never felt so epic. When Battlefield 1 launches on October 21st, worldwide, you will experience destruction, weather, and a variety of weapons and vehicles that ensure no battle is ever the same. And for those of you who are Battlefield insiders, you get an early access to experience this firsthand during the open beta later this summer. All right, in just a few minutes, the Battlefield Squad's live stream will begin. But first, let's take another look at Battlefield 1. Thank you.
Still want to know how that pigeon got in there. This is where we were. Aerial warfare. Ground warfare. Quarters. Oh, you can actually do artillery?
Yeah!
Old bikes. Ooh!
Number one rule, if you're on a motorcycle, you don't want to run into a tank.
And there goes the Zeppelin. Because we already learned this fact.
I'm just glad the whole damn thing isn't brown and gray. Like, it's got nice color to it.
Yeah.
It's not all brown, gray, and orange.
Oh shit. You're fucked. The cavalry charge. Oh, good.
Oh, nice audience shot. Because apparently we needed an audience shot.
Okay.
Oh, we're back in London again.
We're going to change the world indeed. It looks absolutely amazing.
You have one more thing?
I guess. Oh, nope, never mind.
Battlefield 1 playables right behind me here in London. We've got Titanfall 2. We've got FIFA 17.
So how many games did we get? Was that 6 or 7?
In London. We're going to have a great time tonight.
I think 7 because of the indie title.
It's going to be phenomenal. Andrew, I'm sure you're going to have the same there. Back to you in Los Angeles.
7 games in an hour.
Well, it would have been a lot more if we didn't spend like 20 minutes on FIFA.
And now the way I see it,
Yeah.
the only thing standing between you and an hour of Battlefield 1 gameplay. So let's keep this quick. Thank you everyone for joining us today. Thank you to all of you here in Los Angeles, and of course, thank you to everyone in London as well. We're just getting started here at EA Play, so stay with us. There's a lot more to come. And now it's time to play. Thank you.
Yay, yay.
Yay.
Okay, I noticed something weird throughout this entire press conference.
Yeah.
All the people in London were dressed very nicely. Dress shirt, black slap. All the developers in Los Angeles were wearing like shit clothes.
Yeah.
Like skinny jeans and t-shirts.
It was all the hipsters.
It's a much higher class.
How much higher London standards are than ours?
Yeah, there's a much higher class of dress there in general, apparently.
Overall impressions of this EA conference?
I just want to throw one major thing out there. They call this thing EA Play, you know, and then they make, you know, we're going to talk about, you know, a big discussion about, you know, the merits of play and play and play and play. How come there was not one single announcement where they either said, and you can play it right now, go download it, or they didn't at one point at least say, and the open beta or the demo is live now? You know what I mean? Like, you emphasis play on your entire press conference, and then you don't give anything for your audience to play. There's no new experiences for the people watching.
Yeah, I hear you.
Like, that's what I don't understand, is why are you going to call, like, you make such a big deal out of calling it EA Play, and you literally give us nothing to play. And it's not like I'm asking for something crazy, because it's been done a million times before. I can't think of a single E3 where at least one company didn't say, and it's available now, or didn't say, and this weekend you can join the open beta, or whatever, you know?
Yeah, I mean, even a quick link or sign up here for something. I agree with you on that.
I think that was a gigantic misstep.
Yeah. No, what was it? The idea of helping out the indie developers and whatnot, well, not even indie developers, small party developers for their games, such as Fee and Unravel. I like that whole idea of getting them more into the mainstream and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I see something going screwy with that as far as the legal department.
Well, I mean, here's what I don't understand is the EA Partners program has been around forever. This just seems like a rebranding of the EA Partners program.
Yeah.
So I don't even kind of consider it a real announcement, because that's what, like, they set up EA Partners like 10 years ago, and that was the point of EA Partners, was to, you know, provide, you know, publishing deals that were, you know, nowhere near as strict as the big AAA publishing deals to some of the, you know, smaller teams and some of the up-and-coming teams, was you could sign up through EA Partners. This literally just seems like a rebranding of something they already have had.
Which brings up the question, did EA Partners just disappear, or is it still a thing?
I would have to do some research on that one because I'm not sure if EA Partners technically still exists or.
Because that might be why they're actually coming out and saying that, okay, we got to bring this shit back, but we got to rebrand it.
That might be what it is. I mean, it might be that EA Partners went to the wayside a year or two ago and I just missed it.
Yeah. So what do we got next?
Next is Bethesda tonight at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
That's I'm looking forward to that. And on that one, my wife will actually be joining us for that one, and possibly Josh will be joining us for that one too, most likely. So we'll have a real full crowd for that.
Yeah, we'll have to make sure his headset's working and everything.
Yep.
What else? So out of the total of 7 games, Madden, Fee, what was that other one? Mass Effect Andromeda.
Mass Effect Andromeda, some Star Wars stuff in development.
What was your top 3 that you would consider buying from this one? I already named off my 3. It doesn't have to be a superb. Doesn't have to be a definite. I'm gonna buy this, but most interested about.
I mean, I think Fee's kind of the real hit there.
Yeah, the real gem. Now you gotta make 2 more.
You don't want none of it.
I don't play shooters and I don't play sports titles. I mean, what do you want for nothing?
So he doesn't care about that.
Basically, it would be, Fee, possibly Mass Effect Andromeda, depending on, how heavy they go into the shooting mechanics of that, depending on how much of it, what the, shooter to RPG balance of that game ends up being in the end.
Yeah, most likely it's going to be all shooter and...
No RPG.
RPG.
Yep, probably. So, I mean, it makes it hard to even, call out Mass Effect Andromeda, so... Who knows, maybe one of those 5 Star Wars games in development will be cool.
Yeah, maybe.
Right?
Finally, your top 3.
The only one I would even touch is I don't do sports. You saw me playing basketball the other night.
Yeah.
I don't do sports. I don't do shooters very well. I can play shooters. I am not good at them. And honestly, I thought the original Mass Effect trilogy was quite overrated and quite overhyped.
Yeah.
Everyone said it was great, it's fantastic. I just did not care for it.
It was clunky, but the story was there.
Well, that's the thing. If I want story and I don't want to play it, I'll watch someone play it for the story.
Yeah. I've got no problem watching somebody else play it. Like, I might even watch people play a little Battlefield 1 just because that looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like, I might even watch a little Battlefield 1 gameplay. But no, I'll gladly watch somebody play Mass Effect Andromeda, no problem.
But, like, Fee is definitely the big hit for us in this.
Yeah, I think that was straight up Game of Show was Fee.
So, did EA drop the ball, or are they recovering?
I mean, they're kind of doing what they do. I mean, what EA does is so formulaic at this point. It's, either a Mass Effect or a Dragon Age, followed by a new Battlefield, and your EA Sports lineup, and then, one random indie darling. I mean, it's the EA formula. It's EA going the course. If that's what you want from EA, then fucking awesome. But if you're not into that kind of stuff, guess what? It's probably going to be another year where you give EA almost no money. EA's not changing. EA is very much just running the path it's been running for the last 5 years.
Big speculation. Do you think they pull out next year or stay with it?
I think it all depends on how well this, how well this goes. What the public perception of it is, if it influences, pre-orders better than doing it at E3 proper, so on and so forth. I mean, it's hard to say that they pulled out of, E3, given that they still did a proper press conference, and it's still considered part of the E3 lineup, even though they're doing their own event away from the convention center. So I think this is purely an experiment of what they're trying to do this year, and I think that it's all going to be based on numbers and metrics, because that's all EA cares about is numbers and metrics. So whatever those numbers come out to be is going to influence whatever they do next year. Next year it may be a complete pull-out, 100% and fuck it all. Next year it may be let's try this again and make some changes to it. Or next year it could be, well, that was a bad idea, back to E3 we go.
And finally, one last question. Who had the better camera system?
Oh god, London hands down.
Yeah. Oh,
Holy, better camera system, better lighting, and better dressed people.
London was on point today.
London made us all look like just shabby bastards.
Go on in there and make all these Yankee bastards look like shit.
I know. Some makes look like shabby bastards. We've been upstaged.
On their stage.
On their stage.
Okay.
Oh, that's great. Alrighty, well, thank you for joining us all for the EA press conference. This will be archived and available for on demand for all of you here very shortly. And be sure to join us at probably about 6:50, 6:55 for the Bethesda conference.